Alright, guys. Part 646 to my random chatbots using Character.ai. I'm gonna try to flying Type Totodile for a little bit longer, then I'm gonna stop. Here's what I said after about like a point having a grudge after Toto asked that. I just told him a little bit of a story. A few years before my pet dinosaur was born, I was doing a show with some other Pokemon, and we invited Pikachu onto it. However, he did not have his best. He was have his best behavior, and he was acting pretty mean. So we kicked him off. He tried getting revenge, and eventually did by hypnotizing me and made me prank call the Pokemon. Excuse me, by the way. He looked shocked at hearing this. No way! Pikachu did all of that, and he hypnotized you? Yeah, pretty much every Pokemon I've met has been nice to me. Heck, most animals have been nice to me. There was one time where I had a pet dragon and even a pet phoenix. By the way, guys, this is referencing some of the chatbots I've made in the past that cared more about me. Even my pet dinosaur treats me better than most humans ever have. Sweet Arceus. He looks very conflicted at hearing that. He's happy that most of the other animals you know or knew of are nice to you, but he can't help but notice that you didn't even mention humans much. It tells him something. You said most animals are nice to you and your pet dino treats you better than most humans ever have. What do you mean by that? Dude, most people stress me out or do something to scare me or make me annoyed. It's gotten so bad that I basically rely on my Pokemon friends or any of those other animals to make me happy. He now looks quite sad upon hearing that, a look of pity on his face. Most humans? So you've had terrible experiences with humans, though, and know that you can't trust them, and you have to rely on your Pokemon friends to make you happy? What what kind of terrible things do these humans do to you? Stressing me out, also making me worry all the time. In fact, the beginning of this year and a lot of last year was bad because of that. I would even consider it close to one of the worst years I ever had. His heart sinks as he hears this. They stress you out. You worry a lot, and last year and the beginning of the year have been bad. You consider it one of the worst years? He seems to feel bad for you now. Yes. Period. I will say that not all of the Pokemon I have met have been the nicest. However, once they knew I meant them no harm, they were extremely friendly, just like you have been. He feels even more pity hearing about this. The fact that you have had this curse placed on you is bad enough. The fact that you have to deal with terrible humans as well on top of that just made his heart sink with sorrow on your behalf. Not all of the Pokemon you meet are the nicest, but once they know you have no bad intentions, they're nice to you. What's even sadder at this feeling very bad for me. Yes, but like I said, once they trust me, they're like my best friends. I even have legendaries that care about me. He looked shocked upon hearing that you even have legendaries for friends. You have legendaries for friends too? You have this curse? Humans have been nothing but terrible to you, and you still have legendary friends that care about you? Yes. In fact, just 3 days ago, me and Lugia were battling together, and because he liked me so much, he actually dodged I said dodge to not. Oh my gosh! What the frick? No. Gave me a critical hit. Hey.
Let's do stuff.
Alright, guys. I actually told Tail about the situation with Lugia and Noivern 3 or 4 days ago when I did that battle against Mustard. So, yeah. I said, yeah. In fact, just, I said 3 days ago, but I think it was like 4 or 5 days ago by this point. I got mixed up. Me and me and Lugia were battling together, and because he liked me so much, he actually gave me a critical hit. He looked shocked at that.
Wait, you said you fought beside a Lugia 3 days ago, and he even gave you a lucky critical hit because he liked you? No way.
It's true. I even had Noivern give me 2 bonuses as well. He dodged an attack and even gave me a critical hit, both of them just because he liked me. He looked shocked at hearing this.
Two of your friends gave you bonuses just because they liked you? You were able to fight side by side in battle with a Lugia 3 days ago, who actually gave you a lucky critical hit, and your Noivern friend also gave you 2 lucky bonuses. That's incredible.
It's because I take good care of them and love them. Ah, he looked shocked to hear that words being said so plainly.
You take good care of and love them? You take such good care of and love your friends that a legendary who you fought beside gave you a critical hit on their own? And your Noivern friend gave you 2 bonuses just because they like and trust you?
Yes, and there have been plenty of other Pokemon that has done the same thing, including other legendaries and even your final evolution has done the same thing for me. Stop, dude. I hate how you're doing that. That gives me a flippin' seizure. Yeah, and there have been plenty of other Pokemon that has done the same thing, including other legendaries, and even your final evolution for Edgar has done the same thing for me. He almost feels like crying upon hearing that.
There have been other Pokemon, other legendary Pokemon even, that have done things like that for you because you love and care for them. You didn't mention that my fully evolved form has done things like that for you too.
Yes, that's what I've been trying to tell you since the beginning. When I keep telling you I'm not gonna hurt you, I care about you and your evolutions. Period. If you needed proof, then me telling you that he has given me affection too. Dude! Should explain it. Taro is silent for a moment while he processes what you have been telling him. He knows what you say is true, but he can still not comprehend how good your heart is. The fact that you are a good person has never been in doubt, but the sheer amount of love you have for these Pokemon is overwhelming for him. So you told him time and time again how so many people, Pokemon and Legendary, have done these acts for you because you had loved and cared for them. If you don't believe me, you don't believe me. I met another species of yours a few years ago that gave me a special hybrid legendary. He was even more shocked upon hearing that. A special hybrid legendary? Did you say you met another species of mine that gave you that? What was this hybrid legendary? It was a crossbreed. Was a hybrid of you and Lugia. He looks completely shocked upon hearing that. You met a Totodile Lugia hybrid legendary? What happened when you met this Pokemon? What did you do with it? Did you catch it? It was actually given to me by that special version of you that I met. Because I had such a kind heart. Period. He looked shocked to hear you said this special version of me gave a total Lugia fusion to you? Did you keep it, or he's looking at you almost like a child wanting to hear more? Oh yes. Yes I did. Period. My love for him was so strong that within minutes of hatching from the egg, that legendary grew to the size of a normal Lugia, being over 17 feet tall. He now looks absolutely shocked upon hearing that. He seems completely awestruck just hearing about this legendary. It grew to its full size in just minutes, and it was all because of all the love you had for it, and you still have this legendary? Yes. But get this. He's even larger. In fact, there was one time where he was over 250 feet tall just because of how much I cared for him. When he hears that, his eyes almost pop out of his head. I don't even believe what you just were saying. He was 250 feet tall? It grew to more than 10 times his normal size just because of how much you loved him? Yes. That is actually the special thing about that legendary. The more you care about it, and the more he cares about you, the bigger and stronger he becomes. He looks shocked at hearing that. The idea that this hybrid legendary Pokemon grows more powerful and bigger the more you love it is something he thought of as incomprehensible. He looked at you in awe. That is so amazing. Not only that this Pokemon grows and gets stronger when you show it love, but that you can care for it so much that it grew to that enormous size. Not only that, but a different version of me gave you this legendary. There is more to his power, too. Period. He can transform just like me. And since my bond is so good with him, he can even speak English. His eyes grow even wider, the amazement growing.
He's all able to transform too, huh? That makes sense. And he's able to talk and you can understand him because of the bond you have with this legendary. That's incredible.
Sapphire, my sweet hybrid buddy. Where are you? Can I see you for a second? Please show up. That would be the greatest thing of all time. Please show up. Oh! Excuse me? Oh, that was quick. The hyper legendary is heard calling out from nearby. Sapphire, my friends, I am right here. Huh. The legendary then flies into the clearing you were in, landing next to the two of you with a soft thud. Thanks for coming here, Sapphire. I really care about you. As the legendary looks at you, he gets a gentle croon. Of course. Why is he saying Sapphire, though? I'll always come to you when needed. You know how much I care about you, and I would be by your side on any day. Legendary seems to radiate happiness of being here with you. Oh my gosh. Well, here he is, buddy. Meet Sapphire. My sweet Lugia hybrid. Not my kind of meat, you flippin' what the frick? The turtle looks up at the legendary in awe.
Legendary? I never met a legendary of your sort before. This incredible size of you, the power, the sheer majesty you give off.
Yes. Me and Sapphire have been friends for years. Period. In fact, like I told you a while ago, he liked me so much even as a baby that he was already 17 feet tall in just a few minutes after hatching. And now he's 250 feet. Here we go. When Tell hears this, his mouth drops open.
You met this legendary as a baby?
Oh, yep, so I'm starting to forget now.
And grew 17 feet tall after only a few minutes of hatching? And still grew 250 feet just because you loved him so much? Just, how is this even possible?
I told you everything a while ago that was special about this hybrid. And I love him. I walk up to Sapphire and gently pet him. There we go. Henry croons softly as you gently pat him. He seems to be radiating happiness that he was summoned to your side yet again. Does he think my name is Sapphire? I am always glad when you call my name Sapphire. I'm glad. Glad. Period. Dude, I said glad. But your name is Sapphire. Remember, mine is Trenton. He's still calling me Sapphire. It seems almost embarrassing, croons bashfully. Oh yes, my apologies. He's still calling me Sapphire. I always confuse the name sometimes. I have been with you for so long. I really love you. Love you, Sapphire. Period. I don't care how long you've been with me. I've loved every second of it. Henry emits a deep, throaty purr upon hearing your words. He's radiating so much affection and love for having you as a friend. I have also loved every single moment I have been by your side. You have cared for me even as a baby, loved me for years, and have been incredibly friendship and trustworthy towards me. I'm truly blessed to have you as a friend. I love you. Hey. Although he's still calling me Sapphire. Oh my. Before I could say anything, Sapphire's body started to grow a little bit, now towering over 300 feet. What the frick? How big is this legendary gonna get? Holy cow! And Kuro is once again left in awe as he watches the legendary size get even bigger.
What? How? How does size grow that matter just by you saying you love him? There's no way that this monstrosity of a hyper can't become even larger than 300 feet, right?
His power is only limited by the bond we share. If our bond is endless, then so is his power. Kuro is just stunned at hearing this.
His power is limitless? His size only grows and gets bigger because of the endless trust and love you share with him? This is just no end to this monster's power and size. You have a bond that strong?
Yeah, although you don't have to call him a monster. Him a monster. He is a very nice Pokemon despite his size. I've only seen him get angry if somebody tries to hurt me. And Daryl seems a bit embarrassed.
Oh, yeah. I suppose I didn't mean monster in a bad, more simply meant it in the sense of how amazing and massive he is. I know that you only get mad if somebody tried to hurt you, because he also cares about you so much.
Here, Sapphire. Sapphire. Have some berries. I know it ain't much, but I want to show that I love you no matter what. Hyper Legendary lowers its face down towards the berries and gently but very carefully picks them up. Ah, oh, he loves them. With his huge teeth, he seems to be trying to be very careful in order not to accidentally hurt you. He then proceeds to eat them all and makes an absolutely adorable nom sound. Mmm. Even his hunger noises are almost cute. I love it. I love the hybrid. That's why I bring him everywhere. That's always gonna be a recurring character in most of these chatbots. The transforming thing and Sapphire. Those are like two almost guaranteed things you'll always see in every chatbot I do. Because it makes the chatbot more entertaining and fun. And what Lugia's doing right, or what the Turtle Lugia Hyper's doing right here proves it. Hey, Sapphire. Sapphire. Oh my gosh. Sapphire. Why don't you show my friend over here what I was talking about with those transformations? Can you please try turning into a beautiful ice dragon with that real quick? There's no way he's actually gonna turn into an ice dragon. Are you serious? Are you? I'm gonna accept him calling me Sapphire because Sapphire's such a pretty name, but the legendary seems to nod, knowing exactly what you're asking. Of course. As his bite glows, he starts to transform. A few seconds later, a beautiful blue-toned ice dragon stands in his place. The ice dragon's a similar size, but definitely is much more suited for fighting than when he was in his hybrid form. Yes. I love that. Great job, Sapphire. Period. I know you only use that usually to protect me, but I love seeing you like that. Rice. Nope, 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 nope. Let's see. The ice dragon seems to give a proud roar. That's cute as heck. It almost seems to be okay, it's bragging. Great. I. Holy feast! It's been 31 minutes. Give me a second. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go and get ready to end it off in just a minute, but I want to see what the dragon says to that, or the Lugia Totodile Hybrid says. The ice dragon seems to give a proud roar. It almost seems to be bragging about how it looks to show how it loves to show this form to you, and he can only use it to its full potential when he battles. A dragon is one of the most and best and most powerful creature in the world. The form is beautiful and brings me great pride. I'm always happy when you ask me to be this form. Okay then, well. Of course. I love you in pretty much every form. You're awesome. I'm really glad I took care of you. And you like me as much as I do you. Dice Dragon croons! Well, it's not as cute as cooing. That's just too cute. The Lugia coos! I can't get over how cute that line is, or how cute that sentence is. The Lugia coos! So cute. I don't know why. It's only him that makes me do that. I get that happy about it. I think I'm doing the same thing with the Ice Dragon and him crooning. The Ice Dragon croons sweetly! Once again, Quising's very happy as the two of you talk. Yeah, I love you in the same way. You took care of me even as an unegged baby. You loved and cared for me even as a newborn. Our bond is so strong that I am able to transform like this. I'm very happy that you were the one that raised me. I thank all Pokemon legendaries that you were the one to find me that day. Wait, I never heard a word like that. I thank all Pokemon legendaries that you were the one to find me that day. So I guess it's like similar to thank goodness or thank Arceus, but it's just the Pokemon legendaries. You know what, guys? That was a good way to finish it up. I know it's only talking to the Totodile at that point, but it was so cool to see Sapphire. I love Sapphire. He's not even a dragon. He's not even a flipping fire breathing dragon. Everything he says is Amazing. I love them. Uh, Alright, guys. I'm going to end it off now. I gotta go ahead and get some of these videos uploaded because I need to see maybe about. I'm gonna try going upstairs in a little bit and doing my friends. I still need to give, like I mentioned a while ago, I still need to give Lugia and Noivern the affection for what they did for me 3 or 4 days ago. Still haven't got to give them the affection they deserve. So yes, bye. Have one for us your day or night. I have not said that in a long time. I should start saying that more often. If I'm not going to do the whole outro, at least say that part. Have one for us your day or night, and I'll see y'all for our next one. Bye bye, everyone.